How's it going, motherfuckers? Hello there, motherfuckers. Yo, guys, I've seen the comments. I always like to pride myself on responding to people. You see that all the time. I respond on Twitter, Facebook, here in the comments. I just got to make a video here about people said, Brad, we subscribe to you to hear you talk about wrestling. And, people don't like that I've switched gears here. I've always been into politics, but the recent election really, got, when we had Obama in power, it was pretty much not a lot to talk about because it was the same thing. I mean, the country was just falling apart. All I would be doing is whining and whining and whining. And that's exactly what I've been doing with wrestling. Whining and whining and whining. And I'm sick of it because when it comes to my wrestling reviews, I'm repeating myself. It's the same thing over and over. Every single week, I find myself saying the same thing. And I'm even tired of hearing myself say the same thing over and over. Like I said, this is why I didn't talk about politics. Because when I did on this channel, all it would be is anti-Obama, anti-Obama. It seemed like Obama wasn't there wasn't any worthy opposition besides the Tea Party to Obama. And I took down those videos. I couldn't even stand them. Switched formats, started talking about wrestling, and I found myself just in the same hole basically. I found myself saying, okay, wrestling is not about developing characters anymore, not about great storylines. It's just all about matches, meaningless matches, just making anybody the champion who the fans want them to. Kevin Owens is the champion, Finn Balor's the champion, everybody's worn the fucking belt now. The whole fucking WWE is a fucking joke. There's no point in talking about it anymore. There really isn't. I could talk about TNA, but then the only thing I'd be talking about with TNA is the only interesting going on is with Matt Hardy at the moment. There's not really anything, and I'm just not really feeling wrestling as of late. Because as I think to myself and watching the network and watching old Raws, like I said, I refuse to lower my standards, and that's something I never did. And I'm getting sick of it because it really shows that WWE just has no intention of raising their standards. They obviously know by how they talk about it on specials on the network that they're not as good as they used to be. They suck. They're horrible. They're not the way they used to be in the Attitude Era. They say it was a different time in wrestling. Okay, it was a different time in wrestling. Then you know what? Then why are we even bothering watching this time in wrestling? If they're admitting that that was a different time and that things were better, then that's what we're going to watch then. All right, then we'll just turn our eyes away from this current product that has no interest in being as good as they used to be, and we're just going to watch the old shit then. Okay, there's no point in watching Raw anymore. It's the same thing over and over. They half-ass everything. They want to have Goldberg return, right? They half-ass that. They can't even do the feud the right way. One guy's there 1 week, then another guy, then the next guy comes. Then they just show them at a remote location. They're interviewing them in a video package, and they don't even show them. That's your big match. That's the big match. And what kind of ruins that Goldberg Brock Lesnar match really is the fact that, well, they're just doing it to promote a video game, not to further any storylines, not anything like that, not to create a great moment for fans. No, just so you buy the fucking game. Here's these two guys that are in the game. We're going to build a match around them so it sells more copies of the fucking game. The game that's pretty much the same thing it's been for fucking 10, 11, 12 iterations already. It's the same fucking game. You get the same fucking game every year, and that's what you're getting here. And you're going to get it, a match, from the game, and just so you buy the fucking game. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about WWE 2K17 and all this other fucking bullshit. It's just, okay, I understand that there's some people subscribe to me just because they want to hear wrestling talk. I get that, but also, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like doing it anymore. So it's like I don't remember signing a contract or anything. This is not to get at you guys. I'm not coming down on you or anything. But just understand, I know you guys want entertaining wrestling videos. You want to hear, the classic Brad Rules, me getting upset about wrestling. But the thing is, guys, it's like I've had enough. After I come home from work, I don't feel like watching fucking bullshit. I really don't feel like just watching a fucking stupid ass wrestling program that I don't even find entertaining, that's boring me the fucking death. And I don't get any entertainment out of it. I like doing the reviews for you guys. I like seeing the comments and everything, but sitting there watching the whole fucking show, and I even tried, like I said, going on YouTube, just watching the fucking show from the YouTube clips, and I couldn't even do that. It's way too fucking unbearable. Even watching 3-4 minute clips of what happened during that segment, it's too much for me to dedicate my time to. Life is too short to fucking waste it on this fucking horrendous bullshit. It's not even like it's okay or it's average. I'm like, oh, all right, that wasn't so bad. No, it's fucking horrible. All right, there's nothing happening. I'm looking at the last episode of Raw, like just not clicking on any clips, just going through. I'm like, okay, I don't have the desire to click on anything here because all this shit looks so uninteresting to me. Nothing fucking happened, so I'm not gonna even bother. What is there to review? I'm going to review a show just so I can complain that nothing happened. No, I'm complaining about nothing. And you know what? A lot of the trolls were actually right. Not that I'm listening to them because I didn't listen to them for years, but the thing is, I'm wasting my fucking time watching this fucking bullshit. If I don't like it, why am I watching it? Well, to give you guys entertaining reviews. But the fact of the matter is, for my own fucking sanity, I'm watching horrible TV. And for what? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like, I know that you guys are entertained, but I've given you a host of reviews over the years. I don't know anybody besides maybe Sean's View who is that consistent, but I do longer reviews than Sean's View. A lot of times, Raw reviews clock in at a half an hour, especially when the show moved up to 3 hours. I had to have more time to talk about the content, and then I would go off on the tangents, and I was wasting so much time. I mean, pretty much what it was is, what was great about that is after watching a big long fucking show like that took so much of my time and dedication out of my own life, I had to have a way to vent, like a medium to vent through, and this is what I had. But the thing was, I wouldn't even need to vent if I didn't even watch the fucking show. Now I know I was doing it for you guys, but just to nip it in the butt, just stop fucking watching. There's no reason to fucking watch it. It's fucking garbage. It's fucking horrendous. There's no reason to watch the show. Nothing is ever going to get better about it. Once in a while, we'll get a good moment out of the blue, but it's few and far between. I'm not going to sit around for a whole fucking year watching 50 something Raws just so I could get one good moment out of like every 20 episodes. No. I mean, like, I'm going to watch Walking Dead. I'm going to watch Gotham. And, I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to watch the YouTubers that I like. And I'm going to be entertained by that. I'm not going to... Why am I watching something that's not entertaining to me? It's not like... I'm a big believer in, in logic. I really am, because logic has been lost over the years. And the thing is, if something's not entertaining you, why the fuck are you watching it? It doesn't make any sense to me. I used to say, yeah, I like it, after work, coming home, sitting down, relaxing, watching the show. No point to it. There's no point to it. Like I'm saying, I'm coming home, I'm stressed out from work, I had a hard day, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch something that stresses me out even more because of how horrible it is. And I'm constantly looking at the time, constantly looking at the fucking clock, on the fucking, on the fucking cable box. Like, what time is it? What time is it? I'm looking at my phone. I'm scrolling through Facebook. I'm barely even fucking paying attention to the show. So what is the point of doing that? Why am I sitting there boring myself to tears and I'm so fucking unentertained by it. No, I'm sorry, can't. I can't anymore with that fucking show. I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. This is just it's a waste of fucking time, guys. And seriously, you're wasting your time watching this show as well. I mean, like, okay, if you guys are into like indie wrestling and that's what you want to see, where you've got people that are champions that shouldn't be, and these matches just go on for fucking 30 minutes at a time, kicking out of constant finishers and all that. If that's the kind of shit that you want to see, then I'd say by all means that WWE is probably the best it's ever been. But for the rest of us who grew up during the Attitude Era, grew up during the Ruthless Aggression Era, grew up with a different form of wrestling, we're not going to sit here and be entertained by this anymore. All right, so guys, I clearly see where some of you stand. I'm not like a massive amount, but I've lost something like 30-something subscribers in the past couple of days. I mean, I don't know what it is. I guess, I gave you guys like a review on a Hell in a Cell match between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. If that's not good enough for you, I mean, the thing is, guys, it's like, be a little bit fucking tolerant, all right? I said that once in a while I will talk about wrestling. I said that I was going to do that. I said that I was going to probably review Survivor Series, and at the very, very least, I will give you just a review of Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. And I'll do a whole retrospective. I'll talk about when I went to WrestleMania 20 and, and was disappointed by that match all the way up to Survivor Series. We'll talk about it. But the thing is, it's like if I don't really want to talk about something anymore, I mean, first of all, being nasty about it is not going to be the way to fucking get me to talk about it. Let's get that fucking straight here. I've got free will. At least I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure that I don't have to talk about something if I don't feel like talking about it. Like if one day, if I don't feel like doing political videos anymore, I'll stop because I don't feel like doing it. See, that's the thing. We got free will. It's a pretty nasty thing. I understand that, you guys maybe have a routine. You like to watch these things. You like to watch your favorite YouTubers. And, if somebody doesn't have a video in a certain amount of time and it upsets your delicate schedule, well, I'm really sorry about that. I really am. But it's like, it's not fair to me. I have to dedicate a lot of time to watch these fucking shows, to review them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right. You can't ask somebody to dedicate all that fucking time. I mean, and the thing is also, guys, not to pat myself on the back, but I've been giving you some fucking bang up videos. Seriously. I've got my editing tools now. I fucking have been putting, like, the video that I put out about the protesters. That fucking shit took me like 2 hours to edit all that stuff. It takes a long time to edit clips because I'm not using the whole video. I have to edit it down, move things around. Sometimes in the middle of editing, I forget to add in a clip. So, not like I said, not to pat myself on the back, but I've been giving you some fucking epic shit here on this channel. And, I'm saying, like, if it's not even politics, really, most of the time. Like, guys, I'm still giving you the entertainment. I'm still giving you the comedy. I'm just giving it to you in a different context. Instead of talking about wrestling, I'm talking about something different, something more important, something that is reality, guys. And, there was an overwhelming response that people liked it when I was talking about relationships and I was talking about men and women and stuff like that. People liked it, and they said they wanted more of that, and they said that they wanted me to branch out. So this is me listening to people. I can't listen to a couple of people that say, oh, we want you to just stick to wrestling and nothing else. That's not how it goes. I don't want to talk about it. And I'm saying if other people are like supporting me on this, that's basically what I'm going to do. So once again, If you're just subscribed to here for wrestling, I'm really sorry about that. There's not going to be a whole lot of wrestling content on this channel moving forward. So you got to make the choice right here at the end of this video. I'm just basically telling you, you can either unsubscribe because there's not going to be any wrestling and because you need wrestling in your lives, and that's the only thing that will keep you alive. It's your fucking dialysis machine. It is your fucking pacemaker. It is your fucking kidneys. It is your heart. It is your brain. It is a vital organ to you. You must have it. If that is it, you are more than welcome to hit unsubscribe. You really can do that, but you'll miss out on all the other content that I'm planning to do and have been doing consistently. And if that is the case, then you could keep that subscription going, which I would appreciate, and I always do appreciate. And I always say that to anybody who ever, compliments me on these videos. I always say thank you. For even the people that put negative comments, you still watched the video, you still clicked on it, you still gave me views, you still gave me a like or you gave me a dislike. You still put a hit on this video, basically. By putting a hit on me, you put a hit on this video, and either way, it's appreciated. All right, guys. So there you go. Make a choice. Subscribe, unsubscribe. If you keep subscribed, thank you. And for all who unsubscribe, well, that's your decision. Fuck you. All right, guys. Till next time.